you know, hanging out with your coffee, your breakfast, maybe you got the kids off to school. What I love so much is now you gotta take care of you. But maybe you didn't book that, you know, salon appointment, or maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I have to wear a hat again because I have got that thinning area, or I've got those roots or those grays coming in, or maybe you've got a little baldness or patchiness or sparseness around the hairline. We're gonna take care of it all in the privacy of your own home with something that is so blendable, so natural, that isn't messy, isn't sticky, isn't tacky. This is not like any other root cover-up. This is something that's gonna look natural and has thickening fibers. So here's where it's different. Not only is it concealing, you just brush it on and it blends beautifully, but it actually gives you the appearance of fuller and thicker hair. So it's kind of like a, you know, a double whammy. Not only are you getting those great roots taken care of, right? That's gonna conceal and disguise that sparseness or maybe that widening part line, also extending your visits in between, you know, salon visits. It is also going to give you the look of fuller and thicker hair because it's a micronized ultra fine powder. Now you'll notice as Miss Patsy is going in with the white, very popular. If you have white hair, you know how hard it is to keep that color from looking dingy and yellow. You might have some balding areas. If you want something that's gonna absorb the oil and give you that thicker, fuller look on your hairline, you've gotta start placing your order. It's why over 9,000 of you have picked up the TRUHAIR Color and Lift. And here's what we're doing for our today's special. We know that this is the #1 best-selling color product. In fact, over a half a million, almost doubled the math, 500,000, it's early, of the TRUHAIR color brush have been sold just since 2014. It's our #1 best-selling color product here at the network. And it's because people come back over and over and over again, they write reviews, and this is the normal size that you might be used to buying. Well, when we're gonna do a today's special, we wanna make sure we give you extra. We give you lots, right? So what we did is we made it the jumbo size, okay? So we're giving you 2.5 times the normal regular component. And in this one, we call it the supersize or the jumbo. It's 2.5 times the size. Right now on hsn.com, you'd spend $37 for this size. And it's got the brush applicator that's got that precision. What we're doing today and today only, for $6 less than you can buy the supersize, we're actually gonna give you a supersize refill in the color of your choice. So all you do is you take the brush off this one, you pop it on the refill. This is gonna give you a year's worth of the concealing and the covering over the roots and the grays that you want. If you break it down, it's a $63 value, but you don't need to worry about this because we only do this one time a year. We're giving you more than 50% off. You've got FlexPay to get it home and try it. You've got 30 days to be able to try it on your hair, go out, get caught in the rain, get sweaty, sleep in your white sheets, because this is gonna be like non-transferable. It's something that is so ultra fine and micronized. When you put it on, you are literally gonna see that instant transformation, but then nobody else knows you're wearing it, which is what I love. It's good for all hair types. You could have curly hair, you could have straight hair, you could have short hair, long hair, but if you've got an area you wanna conceal, you wanna cover, you've gotta try this. And I wanna show you the 10 shades. Yes, I said 10 shades. Not 1 or 2 that you're hoping might match. We have 10 beautifully ultra fine pigmented shades that are gonna blend gorgeously. This is black. And again, you're getting 5 times the normal size. This is the normal size. We've just put it in 2 super-sized, great little applicators. This is black. Then we go to dark brown right here. So if you have that true dark brown shade, I would definitely go with this one. Medium brown is the shade I use in the winter because my roots are a little darker. Light brown is what I'm wearing today. Did you know I was wearing it? Yep, I applied it last presentation live on air, and we'll show that to you again. Here's Auburn. So if you kind of have that blend of some of those warmer reddish tones, but you still consider yourself kind of like that medium tone brunette with a little bit of red in there, I would go with the Auburn. Most limited is going to be your true red. That's the hardest color, both out of a box, in a salon, to match up, and we've got it for you here. You saw Miss Patsy wearing it in the white. That is a true gorgeous satin white. Doesn't look yellow, yet doesn't look dingy. And if you're a silver fox, you know how hard it is to find a gray color match. We've got it for you in this today's special. Here we have it in the light blonde, which I know has been very popular, and we also have it in the blonde. The difference between the two is the light light blonde is going to give you more of a platinum tone. The blonde's gonna be a little bit more of a golden honey tone. Easy application, it's a one and done, it's a portable system you can take with you on the go, you can travel with it, because it's not an aerosol, it's not a wax, it's not a sticky goopy mess, it's not a permanent color. This is something that you apply yourself. It doesn't leave any residue on your hair or your sheets or your clothes, and it stays put until you wash it out, which is why we love it. Thousands upon thousands of reviews, but your testimony is most important. So I would love for you to give us a call. Tell us your experience with TRUHAIR. Tell us how it saved you on those dinner dates, those brunch dates, those back to school moments. Maybe it's been a new job, a new love, you're back on the dating scene. Maybe it's just your boost of confidence that you've always needed because you've always had that sparse area. Or maybe you just want to save some money, and in between the salon visits, this is the answer. Chelsea Scott is TRUHAIR, and the reason I say she is TRUHAIR is it's been that longest running brand here at the network because Chelsea is an expert in hair. She actually has owned salons. She's been the consistent contributor when it comes to creating products just like this that solve our solutions, or that give us solutions to our problems. And you've been in the business now, Chelsea, for what, 2, 3-ish decades? I didn't hear her answer. I can't hear you. Chelsea, we can't hear you. They muted you because you weren't gonna tell me anything mean. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna show you some more demos while we fix Chelsea's audio, and then maybe I'll give her a nicer intro. All right, here's the thing. You can actually, use this in between washes. Did you guys know that? So if you're, second, third, fourth day hair, you only wash your hair once a week, you notice how you start to get that oil and that residue? This will actually, because it's an ultra fine micronized powder, will actually absorb the oil. And when it does so, it deposits these beautiful thickening fibers, beautiful fine thickening fibers, which then adds the appearance of fuller and thicker hair. So look at this. If you can resonate with the before, I want you to feel and believe and be confident that you can be the after as well. So we're very excited to be able to have you guys calling in, placing your orders, customer review after customer review. And while we're looking at the gray application, I'll read you one that talks about the grays. Somebody wrote in and said, this really works to hide the grays. Well worth it, a must buy. Hopefully you're placing your order today with the flex pay you get at home. It's 1 year's worth of a solution, and we have all 10 shades for you right now, all right? I hope they'll last throughout the day, but if you're in the right place, I know it's the morning time, we're getting ready, we're getting busy, we wanna be able to have those quick, easy, quick fixes, and this is something that you're gonna have in your beauty arsenal, you're gonna go to all the time, and you're gonna trust it, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna feel so good. I think Chelsea's back. Chelsea, did I insult you too much by kind of mentioning how long you've been in the beauty business?
I mean, when you said how long I was in the beauty business, I got so shocked, I fainted. So I had to do a quick stop off. So thank you for having us, Scout.
Thank you.
Listen, it's our passion, and we're very excited because TRUHAIR, for the past 10 years, you guys have seen countless root color products come and go. And that is because none of them have been able to provide what TRUHAIR does. It's a micronized powder that you literally, by the pressure of the brush against your scalp, goes in, seeks out all of those pesky grays and roots and thinning spots because it's adhering to the scalp and the hair. The number one question always is, does it stay? You can see it on the back of my hand. I'm getting into that water. It's not a problem. So if you want to go outside, if you want to exercise, if you want to sleep on white pillowcases, the technology allows you the freedom to have that look like you just stepped out of a salon. Those little feathers, Valerie, those are those tiny little fibers, something that you won't find in any other hair color product. What they do is they bulk up the hair, making it look thicker and fuller. So if your hair is thinning, maybe you wake up in the morning and you just don't want to shampoo your hair, just literally run through your root area and through the scalp, Valerie, and you can transform your hair right before your eyes. Lift, volume, shine, and health. And best of all, look at that scalp area is now completely covered.
And it's covered and you don't know. You would never know seeing Miss Patsy on the street. Maybe she's at the table sitting next to you. Maybe she's at the church pew in front of you. You would never know that she is using a beauty solution, a beauty product that's giving her that confidence that she doesn't have to flip it to the other part line, that she doesn't have to wear a hat, that she doesn't have to stay home because she doesn't feel confident, that she doesn't have to book that salon appointment when she just left the salon a week or so ago. So if you have grays, if you have roots, if you have growth, this is the perfect solution and answer for you. And we're giving you a year's worth of product, and you get to try it. You get to get it home for $10 and change, and free shipping and handling. You have nothing to lose. So I encourage you to take the plunge, take that risk, you know, invest a little tiny bit in yourself for a ton of satisfaction and that instant gratification. You're gonna know the very first time you put this on if you love it or you hate it. You can send it back within 30 days, but today's the only day to get this supersize deal. We're literally doubling the supersize, which equates to 5 times the normal size of the product. It's more than 50% off. We're approaching 10,000 units. If you notice earlier, we showed you over 500,000 True Hair or Color and Lift has been sold. We've never supersized it. We've never done this before. In fact, it's such a good deal, we can't offer it on auto ship. So because we're giving you so much product, you don't even need it on auto ship because you're getting a year's worth. And what are we talking about, right? So Chelsea, let's look at this. Let's talk about who this is for.
Of course, yeah. As you're taking a look at Sue, there's literally 30 million of us in the U.S. alone dealing with fine thinning hair, men and women. So look at that scalp. If you can see scalp, you're trying to put hats on, you're trying to use volumizing products and do all these things that just don't make you feel comfortable. And you can see in Sue's after, it literally looks like her hair is completely renewed. And the thing about this product, Valerie, is everyone always says to me, they can't get over how real it looks. Yeah. So if you've ever tried like a spray-on before, think about it. Those products are wet in consistency. So when they lay down on the scalp, they kind of get sticky and look a little bit fake, in my opinion. With this micronized powder, which, by the way, has no sulfates, no silicones, no mineral oils, no animal testing. It has vitamin E. It's great for the scalp. It is going to look like your actual hair, but even better. It works on color-treated hair, men, beards, sideburns. Everyone can use this multitasker. And I always tell the story because the truth is I spend a lot of money sometimes to get my hair done, you know, $100, $150 to get the roots done. And like I walk outside and I go, achoo, and I sneeze, and I'm like, what? Where'd that come from? Like a gray pops out, right? It happens to all of us. So this gives you that freedom for a year. Think about a year to be able to look like you just had salon quality color in the comfort of your own home. And that saves you a lot of time and money.
It's gonna save you so much time and money, and it's just those quick fixes. Look, we know you're still gonna go to your colorist. We know you're still gonna get your roots professionally touched up, but how much money is it gonna save you in the in-between time, right? That you can have that quick little fix that saves time, that saves maybe, you know, you don't go every 3 weeks. Maybe you can extend it just every 6 weeks, right? Think about the money it's gonna save you over the course of a year because we're giving you a year's worth of product. I wanna show you why this is such a big deal, and then we have a caller standing by, so Rosemarie, don't go anywhere. We're coming for you. Okay, this is the normal size, all right? So this is the normal size. We did it as a 2.5 times the normal size. So this is what we call the super size right here. It's huge, it's jumbo, all right? You're gonna get this on hsn.com for $37. $37, but because it's a today special, one day and one day only, for $6 less you can buy this, we're giving you the same super size amount of product in a refill. So you're gonna pop this brush off, you're gonna pop it on the refill, and you've got a whole other 6 months supply, and it's $10 and change to get it home today. Free shipping and handling, which I love, because you can buy multiples. You can buy multiples of these, and even if you bought 2 sets, you'd have 4. That would give you like 2 years worth of product. You still wouldn't be at the normal retail value. So today's the day to pick it up. I don't have it on auto ship, but I do have all 10 shades right now. So we'll take a look at the shade chart. Find the root color that you want to be, right? What do you go in and you ask for at your salon? Do you say, you know what, I wanna be a rich, dark, jet black? We've got black for you. You wanna be a warm, chocolatey, dark brown? We've got that. A little bit of golden coming through in those medium browns. That's what color I wear in the winter. Light brown's what I'm wearing now because my roots are actually not blonde. I have blonde hair, but my roots are light brown. Auburn and red, always a #1 bestseller because it's so hard to get that kind of natural tone that your hair would be otherwise colored. Blonde blonde and light blonde. The difference between that is not much. Blonde is gonna be more golden, honey. Light blonde is gonna be more platinum and brighter. White, true white. You know who you are. That's nearly an impossible color to be able to get in a concealing product for your hair. And then we have it in the gray, which is that beautiful kind of blendable mid-tone. It's like in between the silver, in between the black, in between the white, so it's got a nice blend on it. And each one, no matter which one you choose, and you can pick a couple if you want to get them home, send back the one you don't love, or just keep it for when you change your hair color a little darker or a little lighter, or maybe it's one you want to try. 711161 is your item number. I know we're approaching nearly 10,000 on the day. 9,900. So I'd love to go out to New Mexico where it's hot. By the way, you're probably getting some sweat, some fanning, all the things. Rosemary is joining us to give her personal testimony on True Hair, the color and lift. So good morning, Rosemary. Welcome in to Wake Up Beautiful.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I have been using this product for over 2 years, and it is wonderful. I want to thank that lady. I've lost her name in my mind, but for making this product. It's wonderful. It doesn't make your hair itch. I'll tell you, when the white hair starts coming out, you can cover it. And also, I have a lot of hair lost. And I put this product on that area, and it's like no hair loss. Otherwise, I'd probably be looking for a wig, tell you the truth. So thank you so much for this product, and it's such a wonderful price today.
Isn't it? I mean, are you stocking up, Rosemary, or what?
I bought two of them.
Good for you. And now what colors are you choosing today?
I'm choosing the light beige, the light brown, and the light blonde.
Ooh.
And I mix them together, and it works better for me.
Oh, I like that blending idea, because you're right. You might have some highlights and lowlights. That's a great tip. Chelsea, what do you think about that?
I think it's amazing. I mean, the one question I would have, Rosemary, is how easy is it for you to actually apply it?
Super easy. Super easy.
Does it take a lot of time, Rosemary? Like, do you feel like you have to take extra time in your morning?
Not at all. Not at all.
I love that. Now, would you say that your friends or your family members, can they tell? Do you feel like it's detectable or no?
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's fantastic.
But I mostly love that it covers up the hair loss.
Yeah, and
your hair is your glory, you know?
You're right. Do you feel that as you've aged, that's something that you've been concerned with, kind of having those spots of hair loss or thinningness?
Oh, for sure. I'll be 75, and in the last few years, I've lost a lot of hair, so yes.
So has this been an easy, affordable solution to be able to make you feel more confident about those areas?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the products at the store, I've tried them. They don't compare.
Wow, I love that you said that, Rosemary, because, you know, we've talked about other products, maybe stickiness or tackiness or something that's watery or powders that get on your hands and your clothes. Have you ever had any of those experiences with the True Hair?
No, not with True Hair, but other products, like you say, tacky to where they were almost pulling my hair out, trying to comb the product out to wash your hair or whatever.
Now, when you live in New Mexico, it gets hot. Are you worried that when you get a little heat in your body, you sweat, or it might, be moist outside, do you worry that this is going to come like running down your face or end up on your clothes?
No way.
Wow.
No way.
Wow. Rosemary, I cannot thank you enough for giving us your personal testimony. I mean, literally, I wish you were in the studio so I could hug you, because it's people like you, Rosemary, that help others take that leap of faith to try something new. And I'm so happy that it's worked for you for over 2 years.
Oh, ladies, buy this product. You will not regret it.
Thank you, Rosemary. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Call back anytime, Rosemary. You're always welcome on Wake Up Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Wow, Chelsea. I mean,
that was a wow.
That's like, I mean, honestly, I think for me, you could hear it. You could hear the emotion. You could hear the passion. You could hear the smile behind the stories about how, she was seeing some of the recession, some of the balding, some of the thinning, and this has been her answer for over 2 years. So I hope you guys are picking this up. Easy to pick your shade. We have something for everybody right now, and it is the Supersize. We are giving you the Supersize refill. So we're basically giving you a year's worth of that concealing, of that covering. Men love it too, because they get the grays, and they have shorter hair. Whether you have short hair, long hair, thick hair, any hair type, by the way. You don't have to have like color treated hair. It's great on color treated hair, but maybe you're just seeing that as your hair is growing out, you're not really loving the color. It looks a little dull. Because Chelsea, am I wrong? When we get older, the texture of our hair starts to change, which also changes the color. It's so interesting, like the ends of your hair, you know, you've got the sun, maybe you have products. Your ends will always look a different color than your root. So I want my root to look fresh. I want it to look, you know, like good, healthy, gorgeous hair. And sometimes this is the answer for you, even if you don't have the gray, or even if you don't have a color changing, you know, salon artist coming in for you. I know I do. I've got 15 million colors in my hair. And it's got good for you ingredients. Look at these thickening fibers made with vitamin E, and then you have the color pigments, because this is not a permanent hair color. This is an instant temporary solution, but that doesn't wash out until you wash it out. So Chelsea, let's walk everybody through how to apply.
Yeah, it's so easy. So when you get it home, you're just gonna open it up, and guess what? You have to do nothing. It's the pressure of the brush against your scalp. Anywhere you brush, it brushes right into the scalp. And you'll notice on the models, Valerie was doing it earlier, I've been doing it. You don't see powder flying around or getting on anybody's hands or anything like that, because this was actually developed with the state-of-the-art applicator that allows the brush to deposit the ingredients exactly where they need to go. So let's talk about the ingredients, because it is your scalp. And I need you guys to know it doesn't contain harsh ingredients, so no sulfates or silicones or mineral oils. But what it does have is something that no other color product has, and that's a combination, as you're looking at this before and after, of pure pigment that's micronized with fibers. Those little fibers, as you see in that after, they're attaching to the scalp and they're attaching to the hair. And it's going to stay there until you shampoo it out. You just heard Rosemary talk about it a minute ago, the technology, how she's been using it for 2 years, it stays in her hair, and there it is. That's the magic. What makes this so unique and is exclusive to True Hair is that confidence. Those feathers, those are fibers that are going to stay with you. So guys, have hot flashes. Sleep on white pillowcases. Do what you have to do. This is a year's worth of confidence, in my opinion, in a brush-on applicator. It's so simple.
So I wanted to show everybody, we went and we got kind of a black background, because the powder is so fine, it's so micronized, you literally could hardly see it. It's just absolutely beautiful. That's why it doesn't get clumpy and it doesn't deposit in an unnatural way. But watch with the precision how I can take this exterior plastic cap and I can find that perfect spot. So maybe I got a big area, right? So I've got it all dropped all the way down. You can use that full size of that brush, and it does really give you a nice application. But if you want to make that a little closer, it still deposits that micronized powder. It's just in a smaller area. So it's really nice as if you have that hairline, if you've got maybe you just put your hair up in a ponytail, or you've got bangs right here for the bang area, this is going to be brilliant. And here's why over 10,000 have been picked up, because of the value. We have never done a Today Special like this with True Hair, the Color and Lift. It's our #1 best-selling color brand, and this is what you go to hsn.com to buy it, all right? So this is the normal size. So for today, we supersize it. And on hsn.com, that's the super size, which I'll show you visually, is $37. Look how much more product you're getting. You're actually getting 2.5 times the size. So we couldn't do it on auto ship, but we decided we'd give you a refill, because a lot of you ask about getting the refill separately. We thought, you know what, let's just include it today. So this is 5 times the normal size. It's a $63 value. And here's what you do when you want to change out the top. So when this is empty, all right, because you've got your brush on this end, see it? You just take your refill, you pop this cap on, and there it is, there's your powder, and you're gonna screw this one on right there, okay? It's that simple. So this is why everybody's going crazy about it, because it's a $63 value that you're getting home today for more than 50% off. The best thing about shopping here at HSN, which I'm not sure you guys are aware of, we give you 30 days to try it. What do you have in the next 30 days? Is it a new job? Are you going back into the office? Are you dropping the kids off to the car line, you know, in the morning and you're like, I don't have to wear a hat again? Are you worried about when you pop your hair up in a ponytail that you've got that sparse, thinning, you know, area of your scalp? Are you constantly trying to find the part that doesn't look like it's receding, that it doesn't look like it's got that wide gap? This has thickening fibers in it that actually give you the appearance of fuller, thicker hair. So it's doing double duty. Not only is it concealing the gray, concealing that root growth, saving you money in between salon visits, making it really easy, beautiful application that's so customizable and blendable, but you're also getting that thickening fibers, which makes your hair look healthier and fuller. You might be using this in between washes, so it's gonna absorb a little of the oil. We'll show you the shade chart because I want you to get this now, because as the day goes on, we start dwindling down and have less and less colors available. Right now, we have all the colors for you to pick up. Take advantage of FlexPay. We have everything from the black, the browns, the blondes, the reds, the silvers, and the whites. You choose. And as you heard, I love that Rosemarie said she gets 2 shades, and sometimes she'll do a little custom blend. Why not? Because it's not permanent color. When you wash it out, that is when it leaves your head, okay? Another thing I wanted to talk about is the customer reviews are so insane on this, Chelsea. I have some of them. People who wrote in and said, I've used this product for years. I like the fact that it covers the roots and doesn't make a mess. No dripping, no sweating, no waxes and pastes and messiness, no sprays. Great for traveling as well, because you can pop this in your handbag, in your gym bag. You take a shower at the gym, pop this on, nobody will even know, right? Or if you're getting on a plane and visiting family members, right? Nobody wants to feel like, oh, I haven't seen them in a couple years. I don't want them to see that. Fix that with this.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I have to be I just want to say we're in a time right now this year where we all know that we're staying home more. We're staying home more than ever. And we're also worried and more conscious about our budget. So just think about how this product really goes to work to address those things, because you don't want to be on a Zoom call, right, and have your roots showing. And you don't want your family to come over, like you just said, for the first time after 6 months of sitting in your house and worry about grays. And you also don't want to worry about going out into the salons maybe at this very second. So this gives you the freedom to be able to do it in the comfort of your own home. But it's also such a great value, because even if you go to the salon every couple of weeks, but you can extend that over the course of a year, that's saving you dollars. Yeah. It's so easy to use, right, Valerie? I mean, you're literally brushing on anywhere you see scalp, men, women. You can use it on beards and mustaches. You can use it all over your head. And remember, it's a micronized powder that does 2 things. It's not just coloring that hair, and staying in until you shampoo it out, Valerie. It's actually giving you that lift, that volume. It's reviving the hair. For me, honestly, over the past, since February of 2020, I've been using it every day, because I like to go 3 or 4 days without washing my hair. And yeah.
Me too.
And you just brush it into the scalp, and you're good to go. You give it a little zhuzh.
A little zhuzh. I've literally been applying right around this area in the front, which is where I get the gray. I don't even have to get the back or anything, but I could. I love that I do a little zhuzh and I get that volume. I also have nothing on my hands. Real quick, I want to go, and I'm wearing white. Look, I've got no powder on my entire clothes, my outfit. You would never do that. Yvonne says her hair is blonde, but a dark golden blonde. I would say go with, what would you say? Go with blonde, or maybe even light brown. You go with blonde or light brown. And then let's see, I had one other person. Donna says she has brown hair, but it's coming in gray. Donna, go with brown. Go with like a medium brown or a dark brown, because you want your roots to match the other ends of your hair. You want to cover up the gray, and it will do that beautifully. Stay in the ordering process. Chelsea, home run, my friend. Almost 11,000 of our today's specials have been picked up. Way more popular than we expected. So I hope there's some left for everyone later today. But I like my early risers in the morning who like to take care of these, like, you know, these one and done products that are easy breezy and, like you said, super affordable. So thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. Always awesome being